As far as we are concerned from the medical side, we have done our bit, and I'm sure Dennis and his team are very happy. And that is why I wanted at this juncture to hand over to the relatives as we continue treating you. So, yeah, probably then I can hand over the various documents to the brother. These documents are extremely important because it is what will help us follow up daily. Wakati anakuja, but they belong to the patient, so we don't keep.
Thank you very much, Nairobi. This has been an extremely supportive medical staff. I came here, I didn't even. This has been an extremely. I came here literally. When I came here 10 days ago, I was in serious pain. I couldn't even open my eyes. In fact, I didn't think 10 days later I would be standing here, gentlemen, and addressing you. So I thank you very much, Nairobi, for the treatment. I walk out of your wards and your ICU a fit man to go and battle. Having said that, allow me then to address two issues. One, to the few rogue police officers who think they can control political options by maiming, injuring, and hitting people. This is my message to you. You did nothing. Number two, I am unshaken, and my belief in the Hustler Nation remains strong and undiluted. Number two, as for those who sent them, those people sent them, I really forgive you. And I wish that this does not happen to you and it does not happen to your children. Because I do not wish it even for my worst enemy. And because DCI has been in this hospital and trying to get statements from me, please, gentlemen, tell them on the second week of February, I will be going to a small church in Kirinyaga, accompanied by my friends, some of them who are here, to go and give a Thanksgiving service. They can come with recorders and notebooks, because then before man and God, we are going to give this story as it was. But relax, on it, we will tell them what happened. And they already know what happened, so we'll just be telling God and man. Thank you very much. Let me go.
How difficult are you to
as you can see, my friends had to suspend they had to suspend their Christmas celebration just to be with me because I was in hospital. I mean, it is difficult just because somebody wanted to make me up to a level that I changed my political position. And for 7 hours, for what? For politics. Bring your ideas. Compete with ideas. Don't compete with physical. Don't compete with come and let's compete on ideas. However, as I've said, I sincerely forgive them. But as for the story, my friend, together, I mean, the impact has been made out there, but also to you, the media. Come to Kirinyaga on that day. I will be accompanied by very many friends, and I also invite the entire Hustler Nation to come to that church. Let's go be friends and that's exactly. Let me end this way. They may have thought that the whole thing they did was secret, but the Hustler Nation Investigation Bureau was not quiet. So we have the evidence. We'll prove to our police officers.
No, the brothers.
Yeah.
Maybe you can just tell us, has there been any communication with the police about any ongoing investigation? Have they gotten any leads to the people who are not?
No, there's we don't have any communication. First of all, I want to start and say thank you so much, Nairobi West Hospital. From the first day, the first time we came here, from the emergency department, things were just going so well. Efficiency was so good. Nursing care in ICU, that was just spot on. We are so happy as in, tunasema tu Mungu, thanks God that we are here today. And we just feel that it's only because of the players that the Hustler Nation and the family have been making. I'm telling you, it is just wonderful. Thank you so much, West Hospital. Thank you, friends, for being with us, and may God bless you. Thank you.
First of all, we want to take this opportunity to thank God that Dennis is out of hospital now. As you can see, anaendelea kupona vizuri. Na pia tunashukuru Wakenya wote, our parents out there, our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters who have been praying for Dennis every day ndio apate nafuu ile yako nayo siku ya leo. I was telling Dennis, most of the places I was going when he was in hospital, in Kiharu and even other places, people were praying for Dennis Itumbi by name. Na kwa hivyo tunashukuru Mungu kwa sababu hii ni matendo yake. Na sisi kama Hustler Nation huwa hatujipigi kifua. Tunajua Mungu ndiye mbele yetu na ndiye anatupea mwangaza wa kutembea. Having said that, I also want to thank Nairobi West Hospital and the entire fraternity of Hustler Nation, and of course led by our boss, the Deputy President, who actually came to visit Dennis Itumbi earlier here in hospital. Maombi yenu na kujalia Itumbi ndio amepata nafuu. I also want to decry the abhorrent behavior that we have now started seeing with this regime led by President Uhuru Kenyatta. That now we have seen that words are being substituted with guns and ideas are being substituted by hammers. We want to address this regime and tell them, we have seen many before. We have seen since independence regimes that were as brutal. Now they are history. We have seen also in other countries, starting from Angola, going to DRC Congo, Mobutu Sese Seko. We have seen Idi Amin Dada. So even the dictators that are currently in power in this country, you only have months to your reign and you are going to go home. Kwa hivyo muache hii maneno ya kudhurumu wa Kenya kwa sababu ya siasa. And I say so because, as Dennis said, we are going to reveal, and Dennis is going to put it in plain words in February, that these abhorrent incidents was actually orchestrated by the same government that we pay taxes to protect us. The gang that has been formed targeting politicians and voices that are seen to be different from this regime are the ones who orchestrated and did this to Dennis Itumbi. And we actually know they have other plans, even targeting close people seen to be friends of the Deputy President, William Ruto. We know there is a gang at the ATPU that will be targeting staff in the office of the Deputy President, some of who that are in logistics, because they think the Deputy President's logistics and plans are very well organized, and they think the only way to put commas and full stops and breaks into that is targeting the persons of those people who are seen to be helpful to the Deputy President. Lakini tunataka niwaeleze, we are sons of Mau Mau. And you people in power know very well. Nyinyi ni gati. Nyinyi ndio mlikuja hapa, mukachukua masaba yote ya Mau Mau. Mlifikiria tutaenda wapi? The sons of Mau Mau are still here and around. So you can do whatever you want to do. Mimi mumenishika. All the leaders here, you have intimidated them. All the leaders in Hustler Nation. Kama sio KRI ni DCI. Kama sio DCI ni EACC. Kama hizo ni hii wakora mumeform katika kikosi ya polisi. Just a few ambao mumepea silaha ya kudhurumu and to maim politicians and leaders and people who are close to the leadership that are being seen to be close to the Deputy President. Lakini nataka tunawaeleze hatubaduki, tuko, and we wish Dennis well, na tunajua kwa sababu ya Mungu Dennis atapona, and Hustler Nation Intelligence Bureau is still up and running na iko gagari kabisa.
Possibly, if you can tell us one thing, you have spoken with a lot of certainty concerning the information and the evidence against the police and the government. When can we expect you guys to share with us so that we can also, because there's a lot of certainty coming from your side. We don't have the facts on our side, How can you prove to us that what you're saying?
We have seen that Dennis will be doing that in February. We do not want to preempt, but we know beyond certainty that this plan was orchestrated by this regime. It was orchestrated by this government. Na vile tunasikia tu wakisema wanafanya investigations. You think Kenyans are fools? If you are doing investigations, Kenoti and your company, investigate yourself. You are the criminals. There are no criminals out here. Criminals are the people who took Dennis and maimed Dennis. And they are employees of you people who purport to do investigations. Lakini tunapongeza polisi wa Kenya wote. Kwa sababu isipokuwa wachache wale wanatumiwa na hawa wakora wako serikalini. Majority of the police force in Kenya are peace-loving and they are our brothers and they are our sisters. Wao ni watu hata wakitumiwa vibaya, hawaitikii kutumiwa vibaya. Na nasema hivyo kwa sababu hata wakati nilishikwa walipewa orders wafanye mabaya na wakakataa. So majority of the police of this country are peace-loving, they are hustler nation and they are good people. But they are small bosses, they are field bosses up here. They are the criminals and they are only have a few months ya kujaribu kutisha watu, lakini hatutishiki.
Happy New Year. I want to congratulate the Nairobi Hospital. This hospital actually is a demonstration of a bottom-up because I know that Nairobi West Hospital has started from very humble beginnings. I remember my mother was admitted here one time when the hospital was built. So well done, and I'm happy that Dennis is a witness to the good work that we have now come to be able to do. Having said that, I want to also thank God that Dennis is able to walk on his 2 feet, albeit limping, because of human activity, evil human activity, that we are very sure by now we ought to be seeing people in court. But of course, that may never happen. But I want to challenge the DCI. I want to challenge the office of the president. The route that the country is going is the same route we went before we took up democracy. Some of us have raised concerns. We have said the signals are there, and they are not good signals for democracy, for human rights. They are signals of a hopeless, reckless dictatorship that is panicking about losing power. I just want to reflect on this through the statement of His Excellency the President that he gave this morning, today, for New Year, and wishing Kenyans a Happy New Year. The President said, Happy New Year is that the New Year is a time to reflect with immense gratitude on the accomplishments and breakthrough of the last 12 months. It is also a time to reflect on what worked, what did not work, and what we can reimagine in the new year. I just look quickly at paragraph 2 only. As we bid goodbye to 2021, we rejoice in the fact that 2022 gives us an opportunity to do things better by offering us a reset. The new year is one of the course correction and building back better. Definitely, Kenya is going to look forward for building back better. That will not be achieved by this regime, because a dictatorship can never build back better. You know, when you see people attacking a young man like Dennis, who has worked for the presidency, who has been a key member of His Excellency the President's campaign last time, and in the office of the President, working directly from State House, It is not Dennis they are attacking. It is his power of expression. It is his power of mind. It is the pen that he's able to use because he is talking the truth. You see, the truth will never be shut by killing somebody. You cannot break or remove truth by killing somebody because the truth has the ability to reemerge. So resetting this country is to stop the hypocrisy, is to stop the conmanship that this government has been practicing, is to stop intimidation. Makasiriko nyingi mwaka mpya hatutaki. We want our country back because the country was actually rescued from dictatorship, was rescued from dictatorship by people of the Republic of Kenya. So having said that, I just want to condemn in the strongest terms possible the action of state-sponsored criminal gangs. Thank you very much.
Just say something, just briefly. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Generali.
Yes. I'm the area. I want to say thank you very much to the West Hospital. I just want to say one thing. I want to tell the office of the president, using KRA to intimidate people from supporting William Ruto did not work. Using DCI to intimidate us from not supporting William Ruto did not work. Now using its court to intimidate people from supporting William Ruto will not work. That's what I want to say. It will not work.
Thank you guys. Just 1 minute. I have a taxi driver who saved me and I would wish to celebrate him. Makoha.
Yes.
This is a gentleman that I celebrate today. He found me when I was abandoned by kidnappers, and he's an example of what young Kenyan men and people can do. Now this country is not divided by our politics. So tell those gentlemen they are trying to tell us they can use hammers and guns. We are not shaking. So Makoha, maybe you can say something.
Thank you so much. I think what I'm happy about today, Dennis can be able to work. And from the time I met him, actually today being a new year, I'm just celebrating. And what I can say, irrespective of our political affiliations, we are not supposed to play with the life of any Kenyan, of any individual in this planet. We are not supposed to, difference in opinions should not make us to just interfere with people's lives, and we are supposed to be Kenyans irrespective of the political affiliations that we are associated. So today first of all I thank God, because on that day when I met Dennis I was really worried because he was...
What was your first thought when you came across it?
Actually I thought he's someone who just probably not drunk necessarily. We are in a society where men are highly depressed. So I thought this is just a man who is depressed. So I was just coming nearby to see what happens. Then when I came close to him, I realized it. So based on what had happened in the social media, I never wasted time because I didn't know whether there are some people who are still on tracking him. So what I did after placing him on my car, we just left and we tried to look for clothes because this guy tortured him. They didn't have any clothes on that moment. So I just rushed to the hospital with a prayer. And I remember when we were having the conversation with Dennis, that when God has made you to reach this juncture, you want, like, this is not the end. God has seen good plans for you, irrespective of the evil plans of human beings. So Dennis, I thank God for this, and I thank God for the request, and I thank God even for the mission. I know you are very busy at this point, but you've made time to stand.
Thank you very much. Thank you.